I should be the first German to learn all these things, huh?
Yeah.
I can make decent chai, I would say. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Jeanette and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm here with a very special guest. I'm here with Shilpa. She also has a YouTube channel. Do you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah, hi, my name is Shilpa. I live in Germany and we also have a YouTube channel named Flying Abroad. So if you want to want information on moving to Germany or studies or in general how an Indian's life is here in Germany, so you can watch our channel. It's Flying Abroad.
Cool. I will link down the channel in the description box, and I will also put it here or here. I really never know where it is. So in today's video, we're going to talk about some things that Germans can learn from Indians. You have lived in Germany for about 3 years now, you said. So obviously you have kind of gotten to know some Germans and their lifestyle a bit more.
Yeah, so I've lived here for 3 years and we always keep discussing this thing that oh, it's so different here and it's so different in India. Some people do some things differently. So yeah, in that way maybe we can discuss that what we Indians feel that Germans can learn a little bit from us and do it differently. So yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, I'm not Indian, as you know. I'm German, but being in India and seeing the culture and seeing how Indians live, I definitely have noticed some things that I feel like would work really well here.
Yeah, and let's just give a disclaimer that we are nowhere trying to say that India is better or Germany is not good on those things. These are just different. So just learn from each other kind of things we are going to talk. So according to us, according to Indians, as we all we have heard it, and maybe we don't know if it's a myth or if it's true, all over the internet it's there that Germans are rude, or maybe they are less friendly. They take time in opening up to new people and making new friends and socializing. So and we Indians are super warm people. So that is something we feel that maybe you guys can be a little more open to new people and just being more friendly. And what do you think on that?
No, I agree with you. I think Germans in general, they're very they need some time to warm up to new ideas and new people. They're very much stuck in their ways, I would say. So it is, I think, quite difficult at first to make German friends, for example. But I think once you have kind of cracked the shell and you get to know this person, they're real friends.
Yeah, exactly. We have heard this that if it's hard in the beginning to make a German friend, but once you have a German friend, you have a friend for life.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, that's good, but maybe a little early you can do it's been 3 years I'm living here and still I don't have maybe I'm also not that friendly, but yeah.
I don't know if I can agree that you're not friendly. I would say you're very friendly.
Yeah, so I'm very friendly, but yeah, so maybe Germans can little bit improve there, that more welcoming with becoming friends quickly.
I think so. They should be a little bit more welcoming, a bit more open to meeting new people.
Yeah. Then the next point that we feel from Indian perspective is that the importance of family that we have in India is not that much in Germans as compared to India, because in India it's if it's a small festival also we have a big gathering, and if it's a small festival of 1 day or half day, we all go and we make sure that we meet our families and we give really importance to big gatherings, and we talk to we have relationships with so many people, we know uncles and aunts, so we are really close knit with our families. Maybe you can do a little bit better there as well, with terms to family relationships and all, but you can correct me if you have some other perspective.
No, I totally agree with you. I think that in India, I mean, what I've noticed also is that with every little small event, everybody gets together and everybody takes their time and makes it a priority to be there and to enjoy each other and just to be around each other. And here it's yes, we do have family gatherings as well. It's definitely not as big as in India. Well, I mean, families are usually a lot smaller also in Germany. But it's sometimes, you know, it's not all the time a priority to go. Maybe like if there's something else that you might want to do, or that like, oh no, I planned on going and doing something, then maybe you're not going to show up because you're like, oh no, you know, I was like supposed to hang out with my friends and we were supposed to go hiking, something like this maybe. Yeah, I feel like in India it's definitely like when there's a family event or something where the family gets together, it's top priority and you are there. Yeah, like no excuses.
Yeah, like I remember one incident. So when I started like working, I was not getting much time to like talk to my family, you know, 2 times in a day or 3 times in a day. Now like we are video calling like 3 times, 4 times in a day for half an hour. So one day I was like really guilty, and I just asked like one of my friend, like, you know, how often do you talk to your family? And you know, just to like, you know, calm myself down, that it's okay, you are busy, it's okay if you are talking one day in a like 1 time in a day. And then she's like, once in a week, sometimes, you know, once in 15 days. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like my parents would kill me if I don't call them like every day. So that was like a quite a shocker for me. Then the next point is what I felt like here was sharing food. Like when in India we go to restaurants, like if we are 3 or 4 friends, we order, you know, 2-3 dishes and then we eat from each other's. Here you guys like order your food and then just eat that. So that was like a really new thing for me. And you are paying for 2 things but not getting to eat 2 things. So in India it's like 4 people pay for 3 things and get to eat 3 things. So I think maybe a lot can be done there.
Yeah, for me it was the complete opposite shock when I first got to India, and I thought I was gonna have my own food, but that was not the case. So yes, I do like the thought of like being able to try different things, so you don't have to just like pick one thing to eat. But I think Germans are very possessive over their food, just like mine. And when you even ask like, do you mind if I try this, they're like, you could have ordered it.
Like in India, even if it's a buffet or a wedding and where, you know, you can have free food, even then, you know, people just have 1 plate and 3 people are eating from 1 plate.
Oh really?
So it's very, it's totally different there.
Oh no, we would not share a plate. Not on a wedding. Everybody has their own plate. They will go. They will like, no, if you want this, you can go over there. It's the buffet.
It's like a total shock for Indians. Like, really?
Yeah, for me it was a total shock. I was like, why do I not get to pick my own food? Why can I not just like, you know, have mine?
Yeah, it's totally different here. With food, we have another point, which is like the common love of Indians, which is chai. So it's like, you know, Indians love tea, and I think we have evolved so much in making tea that, you know, there are so many versions of just one tea, and everybody makes it so amazing. Like you ask an Indian, and if you ask them who makes the best tea in the world, they'll be like, me. So yeah, and I think that's what something we feel, that when I came here, you know, if you even go to some restaurants and all, if you order for tea, it's nothing like, you know, the tea that you get in India is just like, okay, 1 pouch and a little bit milk and water and just mix it and have it. So they have named it like chai tea, but it's nowhere close to chai tea. So maybe if you are like naming it and if you want to like serve that, then do it in a better way.
No, I definitely agree with you. I think like the chai skills in India are crazy and they're so good, and I never had like ever any better tea than in India. I have to agree with you. I mean, with the milk and the spices and everything, it's just so good. And I definitely think that Germans should experience it. You know, I think it's also about the experience of that kind of tea, you know, being able to make that kind of tea and tasting it, and it's just like an explosion of different spices, and it's so good. And I really think that Germans are missing out. They should learn to make proper Indian chai, and they will love it, and they will like, you know, probably drink it as much as Indians do.
Comment. Indian tea is best tea. Another thing that comes to my mind is hospitality. So, you know, in India we say that, like, you know, it's our logo that Atithi Deva Bhava. That means that, you know, guests are God for us. So we put a lot of efforts. If like guests are coming over, we will make like thousands of dishes for them. And even like in hotels and all, you know, the hospitality is great. And when we came like here, we went on a trip and we booked a hotel, and then, you know, and then they're like, okay, take your bags to your rooms, and you know, the service was not that great. And even like if you go to, like, I've not been to so many German houses, but like what I've heard from people and all, you know, it's like more of a serve yourself culture. You know, you do potlucks, you bring your own food, or you know, even if you are there, okay, you want this, you can go and get. It's more like that. In India, you just make your guests sit and then you serve them. So I'm not expecting that level of hospitality, but a little bit better can be done.
Yeah, I think when we have like a gathering, that even with friends or something, usually it's like there's like a group, or maybe a WhatsApp group, and then one's saying like, okay, I'm bringing the salad, I'm bringing maybe meat, I'm bringing, you know, the drinks, whatever. So everybody's like bringing something. And in India it's very different. It's like when you go, like you're being sit and you have food, and then you're done and you're like, I cannot eat anymore. It's like, you eat more.
In India, it's like if you are invited for dinner, you don't eat lunch, because you are like, oh, we will be having so much for dinner. And even like in the hotels and everywhere, you know, you pay so much and then you don't get the hospitality that you get in India in return. So that's something like I really want.
I definitely agree that you know, when I first was in India, and I, you know, obviously just know the, you know, European hospitality, maybe the American hospitality, which is already a lot better than the European, I feel like. But then going there, and then, you know, everybody was giving me food and try this, try that. You know, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, this is crazy. And also I feel like, you know, the people there, like sometimes maybe people might not be so wealthy, but they will give you like their last chai, their last cracker. And it's crazy. Like here it's very
nothing related to like wealth. It's just like out of love, people do it.
It's like they they give you everything in that moment. It's crazy.
And with that, like I can think of my next point, which is like, you know, we feel that Indians are more grateful and thankful for like what they have, and you know, more like satisfied, and you know, they are like really thankful for everything that they have, and they are not like really, you know, okay, this is okay, fine. And you know, like I'm not able to put it nicely, but are you getting what
I understand what you mean. This is something I definitely noticed while being in India, that everybody, as I just said, you know, like even if they're, you know, might not be so wealthy, they're willing to give you their last chai, their last cracker, you know, everything. And they're just like, in general, I feel like people, they didn't walk around with such serious face all the time. They seemed more happy, like more bubbly, like I don't know, it's just in general I feel like they're more happy with what they have in the moment. I'm not saying that they're not trying to achieve, you know, greater things or trying to grow. I'm sure a lot of Indians, or most Indians, they work very hard to, you know, get bigger, get better, but they don't forget what they have at the moment, and they appreciate what they have in present. And in Germany a lot of times it's like, but I want to be there, so they're not happy with what they have today.
Like in India, like since childhood, like we have taught, like while doing prayers and all, also like, you know, in school before eating meal, just say thanks. And also, you know, that thing is a lot in there. Again, we are also very competitive and, you know, want to achieve a lot of things, but at the same time we are also thankful for what we have. And the final point that we have is like my personal favorite, which I have like felt so much after living here in Germany for only 3 years. You know, Indians are like a little bit laid back, whereas like Germans are like so particular about things, and so like they go by the book, and they are like, they follow their rules like anything. So you know, that's a really good thing. Like I'm not shaming it, it's very good to follow rules and everything, but like there are some things which are like too much, and that sometimes make life a little stressful. And you know, like even like a Ruhezeit thing, like, you know, you can't do drilling and all, and silent hours, so living in the house and you still like, oh, it's 9 o'clock now, I can't drill, now I can't vacuum. So you know, these little things are like too much. They get on our heads. And like, in India it's like laid back, you know, lot like we are very bad at following rules, but still sometimes life feels a little bit easy and, you know, more like relaxed and all. So I think like little bit ease can be given there in Germany. We can maybe like, you know, go like little bit, you know, it's okay, can't problem.
And sometimes it does create problems having so many rules. Like I remember, I mean, I wasn't living in Germany, I was living in Austria, but Austria and Germany are very similar.
Yeah.
And I had my friend come from India, and he was visiting me, and I was working and studying all week, so I didn't have time to clean, like vacuum. You know, I didn't have time because always it was so late.
Exactly.
And then the day before he came, I was like, so I have to tell you, I have not vacuumed because I just haven't had the chance, because every time I got home it was too late.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, he got there and I literally couldn't vacuum. I was going with like a little, you know, like, because I couldn't. And he was like, but why can you not vacuum? I don't understand. And I'm like, because it's like late after this certain hour, I cannot vacuum because everybody will wake up and they will say like, no, this is too noisy. The police will come. So, you know, these kind of things is an issue. You know, maybe in certain ways, you know, we can make exceptions and say like, look, you know, it's something we need to make. We have company coming over. Maybe we can vacuum one time. You know, like stuff like this. But they're so strict with their rules. They're like, no, this is a rule, we have to follow this. And it's just exhausting sometimes. So I agree with you, it's a lot better to just be a little bit more chilled, a little bit more relaxed. Don't take life so serious all the time.
So on those points we feel that, you know, Germans, please take it a little bit easy.
So anyways, guys, this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you are Indian and you live in Germany, please comment down below if there's anything else you have noticed, what maybe Germans could improve on. I was so excited for this video and I was so excited to shoot with you. Thank you so much for being in this video with me.
It was so much fun. I loved it.
If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and subscribe to her channel as well. I will leave it down below again in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Bye!